So we are live. So first of all, I'm going to check that the live stream is working, and then uh, I'm going to show kind of summary to know what we are doing. So yeah. So first of all, so it's hello world in Python. Yes. So it seems it's working. So the hello world Python summary, it's first of all we need to do a hello world in Python. Then we change it to meet Python packaging so that it works better with Python packaging. And then we will put everything into commits so that people can learn from the commits. And or maybe we will use comments in the same source code, I'm not sure, but yeah. And then we will do a branch for Debian directory, which I think it's the right way for doing it. Yeah. So and then later maybe Rescapp package Rescapp. So a new live stream. Okay, so so the first thing I've done is to create Python hello world Debian package repo on my GitHub repository, on my GitHub account. So I've created a new repo, and I've selected that this is GPL3, so it has created for me and description and license, which is the GPL3, so that you can see here the GPL3. Okay, so here it shows what's the permission and conditions that it gives to everyone. So I've cloned this locally, so I've got this what's the name, this directory where I have this, and then I have the yes ECH root where the same theme where the same repo is available, and I will build things here and I will work here, which is also local. And I have a Dolphin. I have a Dolphin. What's the name? A Dolphin, so that Dolphin program, so that I can work with this more easily than usual. So maybe we should search. Maybe we should search about what is. So here I have some search, but yeah. So Python hello world. Let's search for a classical Python hello world. So there's an interactive free tutorial. So we'll just use the result. So this is the print hello world. So this will be, wait a moment, there should be so solution. Can I copy this? Okay, so let's copy this. Okay, hello world, and yeah, I'm going to remove comma because I don't want to use this. So what I'm going to do here is Python file, which is going to be called hello world.py. Okay, and then I'm going to write this line. So the line is hello world. Okay, So the next thing to do is to run this and see if it works. So another thing we need to do is to give execution permissions to the file. So I'm going to give execution permissions to the file, and we're going to run it, and it's going to fail. So let's suppose that I want to run this with Python by default. So what I get is hello world. Okay, so the next thing, so this is working. Okay, so hello world is shown on our so we have managed to make a hello world. So yeah, so I'm going to add this file to the head, and I'm going to do hello world basic hello world basic program. Okay, so as you have seen before, if I happen to run hello world, it fails. Why is that? The reason why it fails is because this does not have a shebang. A shebang is a special what's the name? A special way of describing how the program is going to run, which is the interpreter, which is the program which is going to run this program. So what we are advised to do, okay, let me search. So so Python shebang, which is the right name for this thing, or yeah, shebang. Okay, so a Stack Overflow has many answers, and what they say, so what they say to do is to use this one. Okay, so we're going to use this one. So this uses a command which shows the current. Okay, I'm not sure what env does, but we're going to find out. So the idea is, so here's the theory. The idea is that env shows all the what's the name? Okay, so the idea is that env shows given a command at the default place to run. Okay, so if you run env Python, it runs Python on the default place. So you don't care if it's Python 2.7 or Python 3 or etc. Okay, so now if I run this, now if I happen to run this, which is hello world, it works and it's not complaining about not finding Python. Okay, so what we are going to do is to add this commit to what's the name, to the hit repo. So added generic Python shebang, so that, so okay, let's do something more. Added a generic Python shebang. This lets anyone to run the Python script from the command line when the script needs to have its execution bit turned on, e.g. chmod, okay, chmod plus x hello world dot pi. So now you can run the program, the Python script, just by doing hello world dot pi, and you no longer need to type Python hello world dot pi. Okay, I usually do not use prompt, but yeah. Okay, so that's this that's generic Python shebang, and I'm going to put this in, what's the name? I'm going to put this here too, because this is another to learn. Okay, so the next thing this is the program. Okay, so there's a readme, there's a license, and there's an executable file, which is the hello world. Okay, so hello world outputs hello world. So now what we're going to do is to create the Debian package thing. Okay, so it's like this, create the directory, but we will do it later. So what I want to show here is that we will have to modify the Python script. Okay, so if you go here, okay, where the hell did I find this? So if you go here, this Python Debian, so this is the Python Debian wiki. Okay, and it shows you the encourage practice. So style guide for packaging Python libraries, packet application, and yes, so Python applications library. Okay, I saw something. So yeah, in this same page, which is Python, there's Python Debian Python policy for Python developers. So the Debian Python policy describes convention for packaging and distributing Python code in Debian. So we go into Debian Python policy, and here you can see a message on the move to Python 3, Python packaging, version, main packages, minimal package. Okay, so we're going to read everything of this, and you will see that there's something about the shebang. This is a spoiler alert, okay? But so this is Debian Python policy. We're going to read it, and then we are going to put on each commit how to write a proper package. Okay, so maybe the thing that you need to know is that sometimes your program cannot be used as is in order to make into the Debian package. So Debian packages, Debian maintainers, which I think, I'm not sure, I'm not 100% sure. Debian maintainer, which is the guys that package that makes the Debian packages sometimes have to modify the original source code, so they add some kind of patches to Debian so that they can modify this file. We are not going to do that, okay? We are going to modify the file itself. Just it's easier. So next, so on the move, Debian Python. So Debian supports Python 3 and Python 2. So the idea is to just use Python 3 and then they will so package in Debian should use Python 3 if Python 3 is supported. New packages should use Python 3 from the initial upload. New upstream versions for existing packages should use Python 3 if the new upstream version supports it. Programs should use Python 3 and should not package for Python 2 as well. Python 3, okay, so this is not a thing that I am doing in Rescapp, which is the next project I want to use. I want to package, so I'm not sure how it's going to work. So let's see. So here I have I am in Jesse. Yeah, this is Jesse. So there's Python 3. So Python 3 is installed. Okay, so we will try. So if I run Python version, it's 2.7. So let's see if we can run Hello World thanks to Python 3. Okay, it works the same way. So our program works in both Python 2 and Python 3. So as we want to follow the Debian Python policy, we're going to work with Python 3. Okay. So okay, next. Python packaging. Versions. So at any game type, the binary package Python 3 will represent the current default Debian Python 3 version. The binary package Python will represent the current default Debian Python 2 version. As far as is reasonable, Python 3 and Python 2 should be treated as separate runtime systems with minimal interdependencies. And sometimes, in some cases, Python policy explicitly reference. So Debian stretch DH Python. It's okay. 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 This is too much text. Too much text. Main package. So for every Python version provided, the binary package Python XY should provide a complete distribution. The package must ensure that the binary Python X. Okay, so this is talking about Python itself, isn't it? Python packages. Okay. Python interpreter. Python scripts that require the default Python 3 version should specify Python 3 as the interpreter name. Python is not defined. Python script might specify Python as the interpreter name only if they do not require any particular version of Python. Note this means any Python 2 version. Python scripts that only work with a specific Python minor version must explicitly use the version interpreted name. Okay, so this means that where is it? and that if whatever reason we need to use Python 2, we need to put Python 2. If it only works with Python 3, we need to put Python 3. If it only works with Python 3.4, we need to put Python 3.4. So this is a generic hello world program, so it should work with any program. Rescapp, I'm going to make it depend from Python 2 probably. I'm not sure because I have not tested it with Python 3, but we will see. And so this is a hello world, so we will leave Python, but let's continue reading. So interpreted location. So Python script should specify the Debian Python interpreter to ensure that Debian Python installation is used and all dependencies on additional Python modules are met. So if you want Python 3, you should use user bin Python 3 or .y if requires Python 3.y. The same things happens with Python 2, and scripts requiring the default Python 2 may instead use Python. So what they do not have to do is use this thing, okay? Because then the dependencies checking and so on, it's worse, and then it may fail with incomplete local installations. So what we're going to do, this is not well explained here, but if you want to use if you not require any particular version of Python, you need to use Python, but with this path, okay? So this is what we're going to use on the shebang, okay? So now we edit the shebang and we put this path, which is the USR bin Python. This is the default shebang. So we're going to test the package. So each change we do, so I'm going to just run like this and see, okay, it continues to work. So now we're going to do a commit. So I'm going to add this change and I'm going to do this commit. So update it, what's the name? Updated shebang to meet Debian package, Debian, wait a moment, what's the name of this document? Debian Python policy. Python policy. So I'm going to put here what I have used. So it's user bin Python. Okay. So according to the Debian Python policy, the what's the name? Okay. According to the Debian Python policy, the Debian Python interpreted should not be defined in the shebang as user bin env name. So this is not available. Makes package burner. Okay, let's just copy. Okay. As we do not need a specific Python 2, Python 3, or Python 2y or Python 1.23y version in order to make a hello world program to run, we will just use users Python. Okay, so here you have the explanation why we are using USR bin Python. Okay. Debian package. So you can check specific chapter Debian Python policy chapter about versions and what's the name, and interpreter location, at, and here's the URL. Okay, so I save, and exit. So there we have hello world basic program, generic Python schema, that explanation, so that you can run it, and then the explanation on why you have to put this user bin Python if you want to work with a package. Okay, so now everything is right. Okay, so the next thing we need to do is, I guess, it's the Debian directory and so on, because this is going to talk about module path. We do not want, we are not working with Python modules. I mean, we are not using any not default module path, because this is just a print which is by default. And so install runtimes, documentation. Okay, so if we have to write some documentation, we need to write an /doc. Okay, but this is talking about Python itself. This is not talking about a package. So package models. So this is when you want to package a model. Wheels, which is the model package names you have to use. Supported version, dependencies, provides. Okay, so we're going just to skip. So this chapter about models we have skipped. So this is the chapter about Python programs. So what we're going to do here is to read what they say about Python programs. So the first thing they do is to make sure you do not use this. So this should not be used. So you have to use this one. We have already did it. Okay. So program using the default Python. So Python 3 or Python 2. This is the same thing I have explained before. So this is a nice summary of what we have read on section 3.3. Okay. So private models. We are not going to read this because this is not a Python model. And this is the if you want a particular version, you need to specify it on the shebang. Okay, so let's see what the hell by the embedded programs. So if it's embed a Python interpreter, we are not embedding a Python interpreter. Okay, so Debian Python's version won't be affected by the new package. Okay. Okay, so do not mess up with local Python installations. So build dependencies. So build dependencies for Python dependent packages must be declared for every Python version that the package is built for. The Python 3 all-def should be used when building extension for any or all Python 3 versions. The Python all-def should be used when building extension for any or all Python 2 versions. To build for a specific version, so use this one. Some application and pure Python models may be able to both dependency on the dev packages, and declare build depends on the runtime environment only. Python 3, Python 3 all, Python all. Okay. A package that does not require the dev packages must not declare build depends on them. So we are going to assume that we are in this case. So a package that does not require the dev package must not declare build depends. So now you are going to ask yourself, what the hell is build depends? So we're going to write it here. What the hell is build depends? So we'll figure it out later. Okay. So here you have a policy about Python packages, which assumes that knows how to package the Debian package. Okay. So this is the packaging tools. So these tools help to package both Python programs, which is hello world is a Python programs, and models. Okay, so there are these utils. There are setup tools, D8 Python, which I think it's kind of default one, PyBuild, CDBS, CDBS, Python support. Okay, we don't have to use this because it's not supported. This is update procedure. I don't think I guess this is when you want to change from one version to another. And think we have managed. Okay, we are back. We're back at the beginning, which is the contents. Okay, so now now we have managed. So we have managed to do hello world in Python. Okay, we have managed to change it slightly to meet Python packaging because we have modified the chimbank. We have also everything commented into commits. We're going to do too. So this is pending. This is a branch for Debian directory. It's pending, and yeah, and the package Rescapp it's also pending. So now we are going to divert into into hello world packaging, probably based on C++. Okay, apply minimal packaging to our hello world Python program. Okay, so the first thing I did before, but I wasn't able to find it, it's Python hello world package. So you will, so this is Python package. So this is so this is a package, Python package, not Debian package. So I'm not sure if it's the thing. So Debian is in the Python. Okay, so here's a someone that how to Debianize. So this is Debian tutorial. This is another. Okay, so this is which is the follow Python std-dev Python. Okay, Python package, the Debian package, but this is not Debian a Python package. This is just a script, basic script. So So okay, so the first thing, so let's search for examples. So hello world Debian packaging. Okay, let's see if we can find the hello world Debian package. How to create a hello Debian package. Basics of the Debian package. And hello world. This is how to build Debian package. So the problem I see here is that there's no official documentation. At least it's not what's the name? It's not indexed in Google, so everyone looks. So this is Debian package hello world. Okay. So this is what the hell is this? So I guess this is where's the source code? So this is a bash example on how to do package. Okay. So we are going to maybe use this, but I'm not sure. So the idea is how. So let's what I wanted to do with this video was not only to package a simple Python. I want to check if Debian documentation is enough to make a hello world Python package. Okay, so let's go into Debian. So let's save this hello world, which I think it's quite straightforward. This might also be useful, and Debian package example. Okay, so I think this one is also useful. Now I'm going to put everything here. How to build a Debian package with dhmake. Okay, let's do not use this one. So here I am in Debian page. I'm going to change into English so that everyone can read it. So I want to support. Maybe I want to be here in the developers corner. Let's go back into English. Let's hope it works as suspected. So this is the English. So I want to package. So basic package. I was going to go here, but you need to go here on the right. So this is the Debian policy manual. And then related to the Debian policy manual, there's a file hierarchy standard document, build essential packages, menu system, Emacs policy. We're going to open the build essential packages because it's nice. So this is from 2014. Maybe this should be updated. So I thought that Python was a default package. I've read somewhere that Python came by default when using Debian, so I'm not sure if this is outdated because it's from 2014. So to do, ask in Debian Python mail list, Debil or whatever mail list, if this document, which is build essential, is outdated. So the question is, is there a minimal Python? Is there a minimal Python system? Wait a moment. This is build essential. No. Sorry. This is build essential. What I want is the default. What I mean to use is the build. So the default. So there should be somewhere about if you install a minimal Debian system, you have Python. Okay, so maybe it's written here on the Debian policy manual. So we're going to save this here for later, or maybe I'm using this for later. So let's put it around here. Maybe we will use it. So this is the Debian policy manual. So this is not Debian policy manual. Okay, so policy requirements for the Debian distribution. So structure and contents of Debian archive and several design uses of the operating system. So this. So let's go back here. So if you want to package, you cannot read a nice document on how to package. No, you need to read the Debian policy manual. This is in bold, you need to read in order to understand the structure and contents of the Debian archive. So the Debian archive is the place where all the Debian packages are, and you need to read all of this. Okay, so I do not want to package. So if I have to read all of this, I do not want to package. Okay, this is what we get if we are a UI. So okay, let's suppose. Okay, so policy requirements. Also, the Debian policies relates to creating Debian packages. Okay. It is not a tutorial on how to build packages, nor is it exhaustive. Okay, we have a interface to package management system that developer have. Okay, so this means that this is a guide. Okay, more than a manual, this is a guide, something that you have to use. Okay, so policy, file system structure, virtual packages, definitions. Okay, let's continue. Debian archive. Okay. So Debian system has packages. Okay. So there are over 15,000. Okay. Or 100. Okay, 15,000. So they have sections and priorities. Okay. The effort of the Debian project is to build a free operating system. Okay. So let's do some stuff around here. So because else this is boring to death. So this is Synaptic, which is a package manager. So this is in Spanish, so you can click here so that you can see sections, and you can see the sections with which is libraries, system administration. So for each one of the, so I don't know, email. So here you've got to find Thunderbird somewhere. Okay, Thunderbird is iStuff. I think it's in. Okay, so here you have the Thunderbird, an unbranded Thunderbird. I think has changed recently. So yeah, so thanks to Synaptic, you can go into sections and see what this is electronic Eagle, which packages are on your install, which packages are available in each one. So this is multimedia, so probably you've got VLC in multimedia. So okay, so VLC, maybe VLC is an non-free somehow. Okay, I don't know where multi VLC is found, but somehow maybe it's somewhere else. Maybe it's in sound and it's not in multimedia VLC. But maybe, I don't know, Verimix or Bobby's Tools, if you want to work with OGG, is here on the multimedia section. Okay. So Debian Free Software Guidelines, which is similar to GPL but not exactly the same. We're not going to read this, but please read it. Okay. And then there you have the archive areas if you want to use the main archive area, country or non free area. This depends on the license that you use. Then the copyright. So every package must be accompanied with a verbatim copy of its copyright. Verbatim means that you don't have to modify. So you've got to use this here, user doc package copyright. Okay. So if you do something wrong, like breaking a law, they can remove the package from the Debian repository. Then sections, priorities. Okay, sections, I have already explained what sections were. Priorities is if it's extra important, required. I mean, so DPKG. So if you want a Debian system to work, you want DPKG to work. So everything that DPKG depends on needs to be in the system, okay, as required. So our program, it's going to be standard. So yeah. And I think our program is standard, but we will. So finally we've got something. So I'm coming back in 5 minutes. So I'm back. So what you have got here is the binary packages. Okay. So this is what we want to do. I want to build a binary package, which is the packages that you run. So a dev package contains 2 sets of files. So a set of files to install on the system, that's obvious because we want to install a package. So this is when the package is installed. And a set of files that provide additional metadata about the package or which are executed when the package is installed or removed. Okay. So this second set of files is called control information files. Okay, let's write this down so that we can use this in our commits. So this is a control information files. Okay, so among those files are the packages maintainer scripts and control. The binary package control file that contains the control fields for the package. Other control information files include the simple files, chlist files, and conf files, list package configuration files. There is unfortunately a collision of terminology here between control information files and files in the Debian control file format. Throughout it, control files refers to a file Debian control file. Okay. Only files referred to as control information is a member. Okay, this is a bit confusing. We will see later what the hell we do. So every package that's unique. So if we wanted to submit this, so our package name currently is what's the name of our current package? It's Python hello world Debian Debian package, which is not a right name. Okay. So unique. The package name is also included. So if we wanted to make this official, we will go here, packagedebian.org, okay, and we will search for our name. So we will search here hello world, which is not going. Okay, let me search like this. So you will search hello world in all the distributions. Okay, I thought there was a hello world package somewhere, but it seems no. Okay, good examples. So example package but new hello. Okay. Hello debhelper. Hello traditional. Okay. Well, so let's imagine that we want to search this. So we will take our program name, which is this one, and we will search it. And then there's something about sending this package name into a Debian maintainer mailing list, so that if there's someone else trying to package the Debian package, but we will, I think they will mention it later. So yeah, the package name is also included as a part of the file name. So when we convert this into a Debian, this will be called Python hello world Debian package, etc. Okay. So the version of a package. Every package has a version number recorded in its version control field. Okay. The package may input another in version number so that it can tell what in up or down something. Okay. Version numbers based on dates. So if you've got this thing, you can use 0. Yeah, I've seen it somewhere. Well, we don't have dates. So maintainer of package, description of package, dependencies, build of package, essential maintainer scripts. Okay, so once again, if you want to solve packages, which is the so first of all, yeah, so here there is a problem. So source packages. So let's here, okay, binary yeah, this is nonsense. So I'm checking here, binary package. So like in binary package. Okay, what the hell is a binary package? So this is not right, maybe. So does not explain what a binary package is. It explains some policies about around it, but doesn't explain what the hell is. So and this is happening because I know what a binary package is, but I'm not very sure about what a source package is. So I expected to see here what a source package was. Okay, so yeah, so source packages should specify the most recent. So as far as I understand, the source packages are packages that are used to build the binary packages, but I'm not sure about it. So I expected it. Okay. So control files are the fields. So this is what the whole it needs to go into every file. So more things it's so Debian developer basic developer button different new maintainers. Okay. So this is nonsense. Okay, so this is the devil. Okay, so this is the developer's corner. Okay, so there's another book. So developer's corner should have new maintainers guide. Should have new maintainers guide at the top and not the plain and not, okay, let's not say that it's a plain and not the Debian policy manual. So in order to attract new Debian maintainers, developer's corner should have new maintainers guide at the top and not Debian policy manually, which it's okay. Then you've got all of these documents. You say, I'm not going to package this because this is too much reading. Okay. So developers reference, which is right to have reference, but I want to. This document describes building of Debian package in common language. So put this on the top. Okay, so okay, let's find the English. Okay, let's see if I can. Wait a second. this is in English. I mean, this is in Spanish, and I want to use okay. I want to read this in okay. So if I'm in the English, I should get link to the English manual, I guess. I mean, I don't know. It's something that it so should link to the English version of this. Even if your browser language is not set up into English. Okay? So okay, let's suppose I want to read this in English. I cannot, or yes. Okay, so next. So nothing about English anywhere. Okay, so let's go somewhere. So this is the main guide, okay? So the maintainer's guide. So now I need to, so yeah, I need to search for new maintainer's guide, which is a stupid new okay, yeah, new. I understand. New maintainer's guide English. Can you please search it? Okay, so I've got the same guide which goes into English to Spanish. There's Debian manual. Okay, so here it is. Here it is. Starting. So if I go here, I've got the English Debian new maintainer's guide. So this is the right link. So the other book is that the manuals should provide a multi-language link to the other translated versions of the guide. So I mean, maybe you don't want people to force into English, because maybe not, because if you are Spanish, you want to read this in Spanish. But maybe what they have to do is to provide a multi-language link on the bottom. I know that's difficult, but this is what I mean. What if I go from Google and I want to go into the Spanish version or into the French version? I cannot go to this okay, so new maintainer's guide. Okay, so getting started the right way. So social dynamics of Debian, program needed for development, documentation needed, where to ask for help. Okay, so 1 second, I want to check one thing around here. Join Debian Python. It will. So I'm going to leave a link for the Debian Python guys so that they can read it, they can watch it. So okay, so I've left a link to the Debian Python IRC just in case someone wants to join the live stream. So what I want to do, okay, so let's so finally we find the what's the name here, we find the maintainers guide. So the maintainers guide is talking about social dynamics, the programs that you need for development. So for some types you need autoconf, automake, autotools, dev. Okay. Then you need some documentation, which is Debian policy, which we have managed to skip because then the developers reference, and then the autotools, new standards, and where to ask for help. Okay, so there's yeah. So first of all, you need to read all of these. Then you've got the Debian mentors. Okay. Maybe I should go into Debian mentors. Oh, maybe not, because maybe I'm spamming too much. Okay, so let's focus on what we want. Social dynamics of Debian. It's okay, but we don't want to. This is a hello world. We do not want to put this into Debian. So I'm going to skip this. Programs needed for development. Yes, I want to do this. I do not want to read documentation for development because this is a hello world, and I do not want to ask for help because I expect that the official documentation, which is currently the best one I've found, is the maintainers guide. I think that this should be enough for you to package a program. So what I'm going to focus here is the programs needed for development. So what there's in every program, there's an installation, there's a build, yeah, there's a build something, a build. So let's check a new group GitHub. So this is group 2. So this is upstream is a mirror of the official Bazaar repository. So this might be, yeah. So this is very old from group, but what I want to say here is the install, which should have requirements, configuring, building, cross-compiling. So we can use this as a reference of what to do. So what we're going to do here is the install. Okay, so I'm going to use this as a template. Okay, so let's download this as is because I don't want to I do not want to think too much about this. So what I'm going to do here is to download the install so that my hello world has a nice documentation. So what we want to do is to modify it so that this is okay, but okay, I have just realized that I do not want to have instructions on how to install my Python program. Or maybe I do, but the thing is that I do not need to build a Python program, but I need I need a documentation on how to build Debian package. This I need, but then I'm not sure this is needed at all. So the question is, this is a question. Do I have to provide? So the question is, this is my question. Do I have to provide documentation on how to be able to build my hello world package, or will the what's the name we have, control information files be enough for everyone who is familiar to Debian package to be able to build it? So if you build proper Debian package, do you need to document how to build it? So I'm going to check the Debian package. What's the name? I'm going to check first of all the group package, which is package that I like. So and let's see what the whole is there. So Debian package, which is the group. So this is the old one, okay. And okay, so this is searching. So the group one, where is it? I won't find it. So there's the group 2, which is the one I want to use. So we can go into Jesse. So this is sort of a meta package which depends on these packages. And so the source package, it's somewhere, where the hell? Okay, let me search. Yeah, there's beta 2 and group 2.02 stable is already available. So I know there's a link to the source package. Here it is, source. So this is the source package for group 2. Okay. So the following binary packages are built from this source package. But maybe I should not read this source package because I do not want. Okay, so this is not what I want, because I want something easy to use. So I want a binary package which do not have a source package for its own things. So okay, let's search for something more easy. but not sure what we should search for. So I'm not sure what the hell I should be able. So Emacs. Okay, let's search Emacs, which so let's suppose I want to use Emacs. So the source is Emacs default. Okay. So let's search. So if let's suppose I search for kbright. So kbright GC. Okay, Kate. And Kate. So maybe the question is there any binary package not built from a source package? Because I want an example. Okay, so let's continue. Okay, so let's continue searching for our binary package that does not need a source package or something like that, or a source package which is just a source package and that's it. You know what I mean? Let's suppose let's search. So maybe we should search package names. What's the name? Well, maybe the BB. I know there's a package which is BB, which shows nasty art demos. So maybe. Okay. So this is the package is BB and the source is BB2. So I think we have something here. So I think I'm not sure, but I think this is the same thing. So you've got the source package and you've got the binary package. Okay, so I guess that everything it's complete on its own. So okay, so the source package. Okay, let me search. So the source package is the dsc tar.tar.gc and diff.gc with the Debian things. So we should be able to build our package thing from here. So going to create a new what's the name? A new tab, and I'm going to create here, which is going to be this BB. I think going to do this in TMP because or maybe well, I'm not sure what the hell. Yeah, I'm going to put it here. So BB source package okay. So now here I'm going to download these files which I can find here. So there's the DSC, which I'm not sure I need it at all. Okay, so there's the tar.gc, which is the original file, and this is the diff file, which is gzipped, and this one, just diff. Okay, so now let's see if I can manage to build this. So to recreate the source. So there's the original one. So now we've got this directory here, and then there's the I'm going to unzip this zip, and I guess I go here into the original, and here I have to patch to the Debian. So let's remove just one and see what happens. So this is the diff. Is this okay? It has worked. So this diff, it's patching a lot of things, a lot of files, and there's a Debian readme Debian. Okay, so now if I go here and I show what I have done, so third-party investigation. So this is the BB source package sort of. So this is the original program with Debian patch applied. So there's the Debian readme.debian. Maybe okay. So BB does not work under X if puts okay. This does not talk. This does not explain. So docs, maybe docs explain how to build this. Readme authors. Okay, so this is the readme from the other guys. So apparently, if you've got Debian package, you don't need to document how to build it, which are its dependencies and so on. So do I have to based on BB package source code? Apparently you don't have to explain how to build your own package. Okay, but we are going to do it, because so you don't need to do it, but we are going to do it because I want to write this. So this is what, maybe I'm going to put this into the GitHub README so that the people can read it in Markdown syntax, and I'm going to drop the install thing, because I'm not going to have an default installed application yet, but we will see later. So okay, let's see if I can so the README. So maybe wait a second. So there's the install, which I'm going to so I'm going to leave this around here, and I'm going to open the README Markdown, and I'm going to copy some files from here and there and see if I manage not to have a problem. So this is the README. Okay, so Python hello world example. So requirements for building this thing, okay? And I'm not sure what's the markdown. Maybe like this is right. Okay, so requirements for building package. Okay. Now what are the requirements? So we will see later, but we need default tools which were explained So as explained in, so let's go back to our documentation. Okay, so let's close the BB. Let's stop searching for yeah, so these are the Debian policy control files. We do not want this. This is the guide in Spanish. We don't want this. And yes, and this is the programs needs to maintain it, so needed for development. Now documentation, no, sorry. Programs needed for development. So as explained it in, which is new maintainers guide, yeah, so programs needed for maintainers. You need to install these packages. So I'm going to put this with this so that it's working right. So okay, so it says before you start anything you should make sure that you have properly installed some additional packages needed for development. Note that the list does not contain any packages marked as essential or required, and the following. Okay, standard Debian installation. What did I have? A minimal installation. So the most important package to install is the build essential. Okay, this is another package with the conf. Okay, so let's install Debian. Let's document build essential, and then let's what's the name? So get install build essential. So let's add it to the, let's install it on our chroot. Okay, so here I'm going to install build essential, which, okay, let me build essential. I think it's already installed, so okay, perfect. So not sure. So for some types of package you also need autoconf, automake, autodolstef, developer, dhmake. So dhmake is necessary to create the skeleton of our example package, and it will use some of the developer tools. They are not essential for this purpose, but they are highly recommended for new maintainers. Highly recommended for new maintainers. It makes the whole process much easier to start and control afterward. So okay, so I'm going to install dev-helper and dhmake, but I mean, I'm not going to document it because it's not strictly needed in order to build a package. So wait a second. So I'm going to install deb helper and dhmake, which probably they are already installed. No, they were not installed. Oh, that's interesting. I guess they were used in somewhere else when building live build, or maybe. Okay, so there are many programs that they use. They tell you that you might want to install. So the show descriptions. So you've got to read the documentation of the programs that you are trying to package. Okay, we're not going to do that because it's a program of our own and it only needs Debian. Okay, so documentation, what to ask for help. So first steps. Okay, so Debian package building workflow. Yeah, okay. I come back in 5 minutes. So okay, so let's add around here. So new maintainers guide should have at its very beginning quick and dirty mini guide on how to package a language program for the 5 most used language programming languages in Debian. Okay. Yeah, for each one of the 5 most used, because this is boring as a whole. So okay, so Debian package building workflow. Okay, let's see if it works. So Debian package building workflow. So the typical workflow is okay. So first get the upstream software, which is usually in compressed tar format. Okay, this is my program. Add Debian specific package modification to the upstream program under the Debian directory and create a non-native source package. Okay, and then build Debian binary packages, which are ordinary. Okay. Note that the character separating package was changed from hyphen to double. Okay, so this is the original, which is a hyphen, and this is an underscore. Okay, it's a step of this outline. So let's go back here. So what they are telling us is the package version .gc. What they tell us. So first of all, we need to do a package of our package. I'm not sure if this is what I wanted to do, because I wanted to do everything in one step. So our packet, our name is this one. So it's like this. So let's suppose I do something like this. 1.0, okay, maybe 0.1. So what would you want to do is to do like this. So it's going to be a version like this, and then it's going to be orange, and then you need, so out of releases as an upstream, this one, and so then you've got the original, and then you've got a revision, which I'm not sure what's the so this is DSC. So this is revision .debian.rgc, and this is revision DSC. So let's take a look at the what was the name? Let's take a look at the BB source code. There was something like this. I've downloaded something like this. Okay, so the original version was 1. And then there's 8.3. So let's put 2.3 just because we want to. So going to put like this. So revision of the Python hello world package version 1. Okay. Revision Debian. So this is Debian revision number 2.3 of the Python hello world Debian package version 0.1. Okay. So okay. Choose your program. Yeah. So first of all, yeah, I've already used Debian package web pages, and my program is not there. If already says you install it, if it's orphaned, okay. And then I guess that they tell you that you have to go into the WPN thing in order to install. Okay, install simple package. So simple package arch all. We should probably use that. Fabricando fit faber. Practice makes perfect. Okay. A trivial upstream table hello. Oh! Finally we've got a hello sh. So this is okay, so this is the minimal thing you've got to use in order to build a program. So yeah. So maybe we should start with this and see what the hell. Get the program and try it out. Original. Okay. Okay. This explains. I mean, I have read this. So, first of all, they say use hello sh. Okay. Then, without any good reason, they use Gentoo program as an example, which is a GTK file manager, but it's also the name of a distribution. So this is nonsense. So okay. So it's just this going to be, please use the Hello World program referenced in 2.2 instead of the more complex Gentoo 1 found in get the program and try out. Okay, so this is one thing that they have to improve here. Okay, so okay, targc readme install. So yeah, they make so first of all you need to test this if it works. So find instructions on how to compile and install the programs. Maybe in user or local bin. And then later on they say that you have to work with a completely clean Python source directory. Okay. So simple build systems. Usually makefile make. So build systems. We are not going to, okay, package name and version. We have already seen that there's the hyphen, there's the version, there's dot targc, and then you change it into the things. So dhmake. Okay. Yeah. Okay. I'm not sure if I want to do this. Installing non-native Debian packages. You wish to create a non-native Debian packages of an stream. You have an initial non-native map phrase in dhmake as it. Okay. Okay, maybe that's what. Okay, so setting up dhmake. Okay, so let's do this, setting up dhmake. So this is not, I don't think we need this. So we are going to do this, but I don't think you do need this in order to build a package. Or maybe you need, but I think this is needed if you want to build a structure of the package, but you don't actually need to do this. So let's take a look into our chroot, and let's search for this thing. Let's see if there's something about this. I'm not sure if I set up this in the past. So yes, somehow I have already done this thing. So yeah, so I'm going to copy this, and I'm going to say somewhere requirements for explainment. So as explained in, make sure you set up dhmake properly. Maybe I'm not sure. So this is what we're going to do, but this is not what needs to go into the documentation, because my email and so on, it's going to be there. So I'm not sure that this needs to be set up at all. But if it does, please do a fork and you add it on your own. Okay. So initial non-Debian. Okay, let's see if we can understand. Let's see if we can understand what they are telling to us. Initial non-native Debian package. Okay. So normal Debian packages are non-native, yeah, because else there are Debian specific Debian programs that are not so. So what they are telling here is the following thing. So I'm going to remove Python hello world Debian package. I'm going to remove this into Debian hello world Debian package -.01. Okay. And now I'm going to enter here. Maybe I should have used not so longer name, but I have used this. So yeah. So as they are saying here, what you need to do is dhmake, and then okay. Okay. This is not right, because this is downloading the file which contains this one, and then we do like this. So what I need to do first of all is to create the targc. So this is targc from hello world Debian package. So this is what I would have downloaded. So I'm going to show you. Okay, so I'm going to show you so that you understand. So let's suppose. Okay, so let's suppose here it is. We are on Python hello world Debian package. Okay, so let's suppose we download this. This is going to be Python hello world Debian package 0.1. Okay, so inside this inside this start.gc, there's the Python hello world Debian package 0.1, and there's a .git. Okay, let's remove. I don't want this git. Let's 1 second. Let's see if I manage to. Okay, let's try to remove exclude. Not sure if I'm going to be able to do it properly. Okay, so I've managed to remove the .git because I don't want to make it more complex than it is. So what there is inside the targc is this thing. So you can imagine that we are inside. So we have downloaded it. So you can imagine where the documentation is. You can imagine that I've gone somewhere, which is the third-party investigation thing. Then I have downloaded this targc. Okay, yeah, let's do Python hello world. Debian package. This is going to be hello world Debian package, the Python hello world Debian package, Python hello world Debian package. Okay, so this is so and this should be going here to okay. So you've got this directory, which is the package name, which is this long name, which probably you should not use. Python hello world Debian package, so that everything about the package is in a single directory and we are fine. Okay, so then let's suppose that I have let's suppose that this is a result of wget. So I wget and I've got the tar.gc. Okay, then I what's the name, I untar everything and I've got this directory which has the files which are inside this one. Okay, you can see if it has the 3 files, and then I cd into here. So this is what I'm going to do. So now I am in Python hello world Debian package and I go into the version 1. So now I'm on Python hello world Debian package -0.1. Okay, so now I can write Debian make as f and Debian package. Why the hell is this not working? Okay, Python tar.gc. Okay, so I use the hyphen and this should do something. So it asks, so this is a single binary, independent binary, multiple binaries, library kernel I think this is a single binary. Okay, it creates only one binary package. Okay, so we select S. Okay, and so it says this is maintainer name. Okay, version. So enter to confirm. So currently there is not top level makefile. This may require additional tuning. Done. Please edit the files in the Debian subdirectory now. You should also check that the Python hello world Debian package makes files install into -dir and not in dash. Okay, so we are done. So now if you run hit status, and this I'm not sure where I am. Wait a second. Python hello world. So if you go on status, you will see that there's this new Debian directory and there's the readme directory, which is modified, but this is because I'm just so I'm going to add, this is some added build essential explanation on readme, because I already explained. I'm not going to do a very detailed commit because I already explained it on the readme. Okay, so now hit the status should only complain about Debian. Okay, so Debian, so we go inside of this, then we've got a Debian directory, okay, with a source directory with its format, and then we've got a lot of things. We've got .x files, which I did not know. Maybe it's an example and you need to remove them. Yeah, I think so. Then there's the readme.debian. Possible name, if not, delete this file. Okay, so possible notes regarding this package. So there are no notes about this. So maybe we should leave this here. So yeah, we're going to add all of these files, and then I'm going to remove them, so that we can learn which files we don't need. So that we can learn which files we don't need. These are examples. So yeah. So this is the part 1. Going to rename this as part 1, and so to be continued. So once Debian folder is added, we begin to remove or modify files and explain why we do that. Okay, but first of all, so now I am on Debian. I mean, I am master branch. So there's this thing about git bcs. So git bcs branch. So for Debian, packaging with git. So important upstream, and okay, so this is packaging with git. Okay, upstream Bremo. If upstream is already using hit, simply make a branch for the definition. The convention and the tags are just in case are as in the script just described. So one can branch master of the stream and add Debian commit directory. Now you can work in the master branch to edit the package. What the hell will I want to work? I got a new upstream version. Okay, so let's assume you have the following: upstream and upstream master. Okay, well, let's do not make this more complicated. So this is branch upstream. So okay, so let's open this around here. So this is master and upstream, and let's suppose that upstream is linked to the upstream master, and master is Debian, because somehow you don't have to do a specific version. So now I'm going to work on master, and I'm going to add Debian things. So this is added default files created by the hmake. Later on we will remove files we do not need, and we will rename some files if needed. Okay, so I'm done. So if I'm done, okay, hit the status. So what I'm going to do is to push origin to GitHub. Cannot read. I have already given permission to myself. Wait a second. Something here which should be fixed. So I've got the repo. Where's my repo? So Python hello world Debian package, settings, collaborators, and so okay, so wait a second, it seems I need to say yes to the byte. I need to improve this keys thing. So in case you are wondering, the Python thing is found here. So I'm going to put this into the YouTube channel. So I'm going to put this file. So used repo. So I have updated the YouTube video documentation. So one second. You can accept. You can accept or decline. Okay, so now I need to okay, you will have to wait a bit till I am able to push this, but I try it so that it's not too boring. So I'm going to put around here the BB program so that you are not bored. I don't want music because you are not going to hear it. So okay, so let's see if I manage to make this work. And so I will push. So this BB is a nice program that no many people. Okay, I've got a YouTube. Do not want music. So now, okay. So yeah, as see, you can drive. So you can drive. You can draw many things. If you want to test AA, you can use. Yeah. Okay, so let me see if I can byte invitation. Okay. And then yeah, and there's one of these guys which installs Linux on the computer on the computer lab from his university, and then they refuse him to come back into the university, or to come back into the lab, and so on. It installed the underground hacker Linux operating system, and it's very fun to watch. So now, okay, so now I should be able to push this. So let's go back so that you can see how I push this. So I think this should work now. I guess it should work. It's taking a long time in order to do it, but I think it should work without too many problems. Okay, and the other thing I want to push also is the upstream branch. So that you can see in hit what we've got, and then later on, and I might try to continue the packaging, because I'm tired of trying to package this. I've been 2 hours in order to package this. Okay, this is not going fast because I'm streaming. So because I'm streaming, and image takes a long time. Okay, so now if you go into the Python Hello World Debian package we can update, you will see that it explains that you need to install build essential. There's still the license, and yeah. So if you look at the commits, you will see the Hello World basic program, generic Python shebang. Okay, you will see all the methods and all the full files by dhmake, which is the Debian directory. Okay, so this should be, yeah. So these are all the Debian files which have been added. And so if I change into upstream, you will see the upstream does not have the Debian directory, while master branch does have the Debian directory. So in next episode we will see what we're going to do with all of these files. Okay, so I wish I could have managed to build this as a package. Maybe it's just one command away, but I want to go into every file, and then maybe hopefully the commits are going, or the readme from the repo is going to be enough in order to build Hello World Python package from scratch. So hopefully this is working right, and we are all happy. So that's it. That's it for today. So thank you very much for being there, and we will see in the next stream.